For you, I'm sure that you see this blueprint that for the female artist that is being followed, you know, the over sexualization and all that. How do you stray away from that? Like when you're making your own, like, are you're looking at that? And because I've the stuff that I've seen from you, you look beautiful, obviously, and everything, you know, but you're not like over the top, like twerking or doing anything crazy.
Yeah. I mean, growing up in a Christian home, that, you know, obviously I'm going to be more conservative. There was a time where I was putting out more provocative photos on Instagram because I thought that that's what I needed to do. It was a while ago. And then the energy that I was receiving back, I was like, oh, this is gross. I'm like, cut that shit off. I'm like, this ain't even me. Nope. And I'm really against twerking. I think it looks stupid. And secondly, it's solely meant to provoke and incite sexual arousal from men. And I have enough men trying to kick it to me anyway. I don't need to twerk, you know?
Yeah. I mean, like, is that like disappointing for you to see that like women feel the need to have to do that in order to succeed in this industry? Because I feel like a lot of times there's like no more MC Lights. There's no like Lauryn Hills anymore. It's like the route is just, let me talk about WAP and you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, and it's the easiest route to gain attention too, because something happens chemically in the brain of a man when they see the flesh and the certain movements, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's going to get it's like an automatic attention grab. So it works. It produces results. That's why they do it.
Yeah, I think that it's really sad because, you know, all the songs almost sound like the same. It's about the same thing, right? It's like, oh, my wet pussy and blah, blah, blah. But it's not like about anything of substance. Like, I think the problem is maybe there's just too much access to artists these days, like as opposed to before, like, you know, when we're growing up and we want to know what the artist is really like. And like, there's a mystique around it. You know what I mean? And it's like, they're like real people, you know. I don't know. It's just it's a strange thing these days.
It is. But I'm actually here for that part because I like to be human and I like to interact with people and engage and I like to connect with people. So I never really wanted to be this mysterious mystique artist. Like I'll look at you in your eyes. I'll give you a hug. Like, yo, you know what I mean? Like I want to connect with people and humanity.
Yeah. And you know, you have a big following, right? Like, I mean, what do you have, like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, right? Like on IG.
Right now. Yeah.
So that audience was built, mainly, do you think from the music or you think more of the exposing of the industry?
My TikTok definitely started shooting up when I started exposing the industry.
Mm-hmm. And do you have full length projects out at the time?
Like full albums,
yeah,
you're saying? No album yet. I'm waiting on that because I think like I see all these artists prematurely putting out an album. And right now it is a singles market, you know, and putting out singles. Cause I'm also the type, like I want to keep putting out singles and different sounds, show people my versatility. And then soon enough, when I have the right production team that's coming very soon to really sit with the art and create it. You know what I mean? Like no fast food album. I'm not just trying to put out an album.
Right.
Like I'm here for a long time, you know? So I want to make sure that I take my time in cooking that up.
Yeah. Cause you come from the mindset of, you know, it's about the substance and the value to it, right? Like these days, for everyone, it's so much about the bag. And it's like, oh, let's hurry up and get this out so we can get the bag. But like I saw an interview where you were talking about the first time that you listened to Lauryn Hill, right? The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, and how you stayed with that for like 2 months.
Yeah.
And these days, the way that music is consumed is just, what have you done for me lately? Oh yeah, we listened to it for a week. We done. Let's move on to the next thing.
Right.
You know? And it's just like the replay value is so little that it's very disappointing. I mean,
because it's fast food music.
Yeah.
I was listening to the Miseducation yesterday.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I miss the times where it's like you focus on no skips. Like I'm trying to find that album that has no skips, right? So like you listen and understand the project at a full length versus like, oh, I like this song and this song, but the rest of the project is trash.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't want no filler joints either.
Yeah.
I want it to be a true full body of work where like you're saying it's you have to listen from beginning to end without pause.